Previously on Infinitus Mirror of Time.
Something's wrong. The air, it's getting thick. EMP field. Everything's fried. I'm completely cut off.
All these years, searching every corner of the globe for the Infinitus Major. And here you are. The ritual requires 13 perfect sacrifices, each more powerful than the last. And you, my dear, are the culmination.
Okay, call for backup, detective. Can you hear me? We need to wait for backup.
You weren't there in 95. You didn't see what they did to her.
95? What are you talking about?
Marcus, patch me into the system. That's an order, Marcus. I won't fail her. Not this time. And never again.
Holy cow. What do I do?
Spiritus aeternae trans tempora fluens. Infinitas, infinitas, per aeternum vivimus. Infinitas, infinitas, nunquam moriemur. Infinitas, infinitas, spiritus aeternus.
Welcome back to Infinitus. I'm your host, and tonight we dive deeper into the shadows of Boston's most dangerous conspiracy. Rita Cruz walked into the Lion's Den, the infamous eccentric mansion, seeking answers about the mysterious death of Fiona O'Connell from 1995. If Infinitus has captured your imagination, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss a single twist. And if the story has left its mark, leave us a review. Your feedback helps illuminate the path forward and gives voice to the mystery. Enjoy the show and share it.
Infinitas, per aeternum vivimus. Infinitas, nunquam moriemur. Infinitas, spiritus aeternus. Vita post vitam, lux post tenebras, semper resurgimus.
Infinitas, an audio drama by Mário Portela. Season 1, Mirror of Time.
Infinitas, infinitas, infinitas. Infinitas, infinitas, infinitas. Infinitas, infinitas, infinitas.
Back in the ancient days of Rome, the Temple of Moneta echoes in suspense. Smoke curled through the marble columns of the Temple of Moneta, its tendrils reaching like ghostly fingers across the mosaic floor. The scent of charred leather hung heavy in the air, mingling with the sharp tang of fish oil from the few remaining lit candles. Scattered across the temple floor, women in various states of distress clutched their heads or writhed in agony, their identical gray and blue eyes wide with shared torment.
Water! I need water. The books, they're burning. The books, they're burning.
Infinitas time, and
Dark auburn locks with eyes of gray, living in realms where shadows play. golden circlet, sign of her grace, prophecies from a sacred space. Infinitas, time has come.
Temples whispering, visions blinding. In the past, her fate is binding. Full of feelings she must withstand. Echoes of lives from distant lands.
Time is starting, never ending. Through the ages, writing pages. Time starts flowing, she keeps knowing.
Luccia, it's Luccia.
Past and present intertwined, different lives inside her mind.
Luccia, a young acolyte in white robes, stumbled forward, her hands batting at invisible flames that only she could see. Before her eyes, massive leather-bound books burned in a phantom brazier, their pages crackling and curling into ash. She grabbed at empty air, trying to extinguish the non-existent fire.
The books, they're burning.
The books, they're burning. What is happening to me? These voices, they're not mine.
The whispers started soft, then grew into a cacophony of voices speaking in tongues she'd never learned yet somehow understood.
The books, they're burning.
Persian merchants haggling in dusty bazaars, Germanic warriors shouting battle cries across frozen fields, Egyptian priests chanting hymns to their gods.
Infinita.
Stop it.
Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Luccia dropped to her knees, pressing her palms against her temples. Images flashed through her mind. A woman in strange clothes walking through towers of glass and steel. A soldier charging across a battlefield with weapons she'd never seen. A sailor navigating by stars in unknown seas.
Visions unite.
Luccia, it's Luccia, Luccia, it's Luccia, Luccia, it's Luccia. Time is starting, never ending. Infinitas, through the ages, writing pages. Time starts flowing, she keeps knowing. Luccia, it's Luccia. Past and present intertwined, different lives inside her mind. Time is starting, never.
The memories, they're not metaphors anymore, they're becoming real. Amalthea has released time.
Around her, other priestesses in purple and gold robes echoed her movements, all caught in their own visions. Through the haze, their distinctive grey-blue eyes caught what little light remained, the mark of those chosen to serve Mnemosyne, Greek goddess of memory.
My arm, it burns.
Die Bücher, sie brennen.
It burns.
My arm, it burns.
Through the haze of overlapping visions, Luccia's body jerked as a searing pain blazed across her right forearm. Her flesh burned, though no flame touched it. The agony pulled her into another scene, a vast chamber filled with towering mechanical devices that clicked and whirred like 1,000 water clocks gone mad.
That woman, she's chained. Those symbols. What are they doing to her?
A woman with platinum hair thrashed against bronze chains, her weird dressing style torn at the sleeves. Strange, faceless figures surrounded her. their robes shimmering with symbols Luccia had never seen. One pressed a glowing brand into the woman's arm, while others raised their hands skyward, chanting in a language that seemed to slice through time itself.
Infinitas insanguine, tempus fugit, antiqua arcana, que anima non fugit. Amor provocatunque temporis, memento mori in lamento.
Infinitas.
Luccia's vision blurred as the temple floor rushed up to meet her. But as consciousness fled, her face began to shift and change like water disturbed by wind. Her youthful features melted away, replaced by the weathered face of an older woman, then twisted into the sharp angles of a man with haunted eyes. The transformations accelerated, sometimes young, sometimes ancient, sometimes barely human at all. Finally, her face settled into the agonized features of a young man with dark auburn hair, his blue-gray eyes wide with terror as phantom chains materialized around his wrists. Blood seeped from invisible wounds as his mouth opened in a silent scream of recognition. Then, in one final, horrifying shift, the face became that of a young woman with fiery red hair and intense green eyes, her freckled features contorted in the same torment, the same chains binding her spirit as her lips formed a single, desperate word that echoed through the centuries.
No! Stop it! Tempus fugit, memento mori.
Blood trickled down Rita's arm in thin rivulets, following the freshly branded lines of the Mnemosine triangle. The bronze shackles bit into her wrists, suspending her above the obsidian altar like a macabre puppet, her toes barely grazing its polished surface. Victor stood below, hands clasped behind his back, admiring his handiwork with the detachment of a curator arranging a prized exhibit. Around the room, hooded figures moved in precise patterns, placing artifacts in the 12 runic markers.
Perfect symmetry.
His fingers twitched at his sides, barely restraining the urge to trace the intricate pattern seared into her flesh. The tech mogul's customary smirk played at the corners of his mouth, transforming his distinguished features into something altogether more sinister.
Where am I? The round room. I am Rita. I am Fiona. I am Elijah. I am Luccia. What?
Rita's eyes snapped open to darkness pierced by electric purple light. Her right arm blazed with phantom fire, each nerve ending screaming in remembered agony. The triangle brand from centuries past pulsed beneath unblemished skin, a ghost wound that transcended flesh and time. The chamber spun, reality fracturing into overlapping scenes like shattered glass. Stone walls bled into wooden beams, then morphed to marble columns. Luccia's smoke-filled temple superimposed itself over Elijah's cellar, merging with Fiona's final moments in a kaleidoscope of shared suffering. Blood, her blood, their blood, dripped through the ages, each drop shattering lifetimes.
Rise and shine, my dear Infinitas. We are almost done with you. For the 13th time, all will be over.
Wait, there was another, a young Navajo girl. They miscounted. This is the 14th incarnation, not the 13th. All their planning for nothing. They missed one of my past lives.
She smiled, even if in utter pain. She smiled and trusted that whatever Victor's plan was, it would fail, even if she was to die that night.
Are you ready?
The purple light suddenly flickered and died, plunging the round room into darkness. The humming of machinery ceased, leaving only the soft clink of Rita's chains in the silence.
What's happening? Get those systems back online now. Go. The hydraulic mechanism won't lower her onto the altar without power. Go now. Find out what caused this. Move.
Despite her precarious position, Rita felt a smile curl across her lips, and this time it carried hope. She recognized Marcus's digital fingerprints all over this blackout. Chen would never let her down.
You know, time has a peculiar sense of humor, Mr. Starr.
Tune in for your next episode of Infinitus.
Infinitas, infinitas, infinitas.